He's looking at that. Believe it or not, it is the pocket that he wobbled the red in to clinch this semi-final. Can he get it this time? Yes, right in the centre of the pocket. What a shot from the Australian.
44.
That was a brilliant shot. And there's no Harrison applauding it. Well, Stuart Bingham, you have put up one of the best comebacks I've ever seen in the UK Championship. But that red might just be the shot that puts Neil in the final.
Yes, we may see a little celebration from Neil here if he's come through this match. This has been unbelievable.
51.
But I think in respect to Stuart, he doesn't really deserve to kind of have a big shout, but you never know what's going to happen.
52.
Well, he must be absolutely delighted, Neil Robertson, because he's always gracious in victory and defeat, is Neil. But Stuart Bingham, you have put up some fight here.
So just a red.
I thought he...
Oh, gee whiz, so did I, Dennis.
Getting
Just
too
a red.
excited here.
Just a red.
Oh, Dennis got a bit excited.
I don't know whether he heard me there. I think he said Dennis is just getting a bit excited. Sorry about that, Neil.
Oh, this is frame unmatched ball.
Foul. Yeah, so Neil Robertson 59, Stuart Bingham 4.
He's just declared a foul on him shot, so even if he had a pot of the red, it wouldn't have mattered. Neil immediately stood up and declared that he fouled the brown. That was where he wobbled the red, and there you can see he was just hiding from the referee, but straight away points to it. We can't have another twist, surely, will he?
Well, surely he's going to have to play the plant, isn't he? But I suppose he's worried about knocking both reds in, which of course then it means he can't win without needing a snooker. So if he plays the plant, he's got to hope only one of the reds goes in, not two of them. I'm really surprised he just didn't roll it in, but has he got away with it?
Believe it or not, he's got away with it. Once he missed the plant, well, you would have thought it's got to be all over. But how can you knock both reds safe from there? He's looking to see if that red would pass the yellow, but surely not. He only needs one red.
Doesn't want to bring the yellow out there, does he? Bringing the yellow out could be a mistake.
Well, every single shot that's played now is just pure pressure. Even this one that Stuart's faced with.
Maybe thinking about bringing the white back towards the back cushion and bringing the yellow into play, because the red will possibly push past the middle pocket.
No, he's staying positive. He's going to have a go at this. Now, where are they going to finish this time? Where's that cue ball? He's got it safe again. Absolutely amazing. He took the plant on, missed it, left them safe. Took the difficult red on, missed it, left it safe. Because if he had a pot of that red, look where the cue ball was. He would have had to have pot the black, otherwise he would have needed a snooker. See if that red had have gone in, Stuart, well, he was left with a very difficult black. And if he had have missed the black, he would have needed the snooker. But as it is, it's still alive, this deciding frame. Well, he's put a red safe, but he's sacrificed that by leaving the other one. So he's missed an easy plant, he's missed a difficult red. What can he do with this one?
Well, he may be pretty pleased he has put that red safe now, because that was a good pot under the circumstances. He was trying to pot this, leave an angle on the black to move one of the two reds that are on the side cushion into play, but he hasn't got an angle on the black or the pink to do that. Obviously, with the score, he can't afford to miss any colours now. Has to pot a red, colour to stay in the frame.
Well,
7.
is he just going to bring this red into play and try and get behind the black? Is he thinking about taking the double on? He's looking at the double. Do I or don't I? He'd love to look at that. He'd love to take the double on, wouldn't he? But he knows he can get back behind the black and keep it tight.
The only thing that if he doesn't play the double, Dan, is that Neil can put reds in baulk, and of course he needs big colours at the moment, doesn't he? So I think it's definitely worth the risk here. I mean, he's got himself back in the match, and he's 50 odd points behind, or 46 as it stands at the moment. I think there's value in the double.
Eight.
Well, in goes the double, and he's on the black. He's looking at the scoreboard. He can roll the black in the middle pocket as we show you this well judged double, but this black has to go in. All he can do is just roll this and hope he pots it. That looks good to me. That looks good to me.
$15.
Wow, that's amazing, the tension. What a pot that was. So 38 points behind, 43 on. This was tough. I would have known before we would that was in.
Stuart Bingham, 15.
Is this a tempter? Because he can't play safe off it because he'll bring the other red into play. He might be forced into play in this pot. Can't really play safe off this red, Dennis, can he? Because he'll bring the other red into play.
Well, we'll find out shortly. Played it well. Played it very well. Okay, he wasn't expecting to get the snooker, but what a terrific shot Neil Robertson has pulled off there. the little flick on the black just helped him. But I suppose, to be fair, Stuart had a go at a plant and knocked both reds safe, so Neil played that so well, he deserved the little flick. This was the shot he thought, I've got to get this, and when he missed it he thought, well, that's it, over. But both reds ran safe. Quick glance at the scoreboard. There's the difference, 38, so if he missed the red, he'd be 42 behind with 43 on the table, so he really has to hit this. But can he knock it safe? Two cushions, he would send the red into the green, so he's going off one cushion. Where's the red going to finish up? I think, well, maybe he can't get through to.
This is unbelievable, isn't it? In fairness, he deserved it. I mean, Neil's shot was fantastic, but without kissing the black exactly half ball, Stuart wouldn't have been snookered. So I think in some ways I'd rather a player wins a match on merit.
I don't know if he can see enough of this red to take the double on, because the other red's safe. If he can see enough of the red, he'll try and double it in the other middle pocket. Now this could put him in the final. What a shot this would be. No. He's decided just to flick off it, and really it's brought the yellow into play.
You're kidding, he's played the double again. It's not too bad. This is a tempter though.
Well, we're looking at one of the game's greatest long potters in Neil Robertson. What a time this would be to pull out a difficult pot. A pot that would put him in the final. Here, a pin drop in the bargain. What an evening snooker they have witnessed. Well, you can see where he's put the cue ball. He had a bit of safety in mind, and he didn't really give the pocket a chance at that pace. And he's left a possible cut in.
The only problem though, Dennis, if he plays it plain ball, he'll be virtually kissing into the pink or black with the white coming around the table. Needs a good kiss here if he's going to make a kiss. What's going to happen? It's okay.
Well, Neil only had a go at that red, had a bit of safety in mind. Maybe he would have better just tried to knock it in instead of forcing it in. Well, how is this semi-final going to finish?
Where the red is, Neil's still obviously favourite, but if somehow Stuart can get virtually close to the middle pocket there, so it makes the red a little easier. But how does he get there? He's going to have to play very powerfully on this pink to get there. He's tried to get there. Could do with a kiss now. Not that one though.
Seven.
Well, look at the colours now. It's a red ball fight, as we say. Whoever pots the red, you would fancy to win this semi-final and get through to their first ever UK final. Unbelievable. Where's the red going? Has he stuck it up?
Stuart Bingham,
Or has he
7.
just covered it slightly again? Anxious look from Stuart, an anxious look from Neil. Can he see it direct, or is he going to have to bend it? It must be tight. And it's one of those, if he plays it with a little touch aside, will he? The in off to the middle pocket could be on, but that doesn't come into play if he pots the red. Even if he fouls, Stuart will still need a snooker.
From that picture, he definitely can't pot it with outside.
Yeah, he's got to bend it. He's got to take the risk and just let the white run wherever it wants to. What a great shot from the Australian. Well, Stuart Bingham, you've given us one of the best semi-finals I've seen for many a year here in the UK Championship.
And he was half an inch away there, Dennis, from playing a really good snooker, wasn't he, behind the yellow?
Well, what is Neil feeling like inside now? And luckily for Neil, he's got a day off tomorrow to recover from this semi-final, and he's going to need it, because this man here, Stuart Bingham, really has put
7.
the #1 through the ringer with his fight back.
9.
But the reason he is #1 in the world is because of what he's done in this deciding frame.
Yeah.
In the past, we have seen Neil give it the old fist pump and that, but he hasn't done it here, and I think that's because he knows he's been involved in an absolutely cracking semi-final. And he finishes up with a kick on the green.
Robertson, 9.
Stuart comes to the table, but barring a load of snookers, it's the world #1 that gets himself into the first ever, or his first ever UK final. $40 points the difference, just 25 on the table. At the moment, Stuart needs 4 4-point snookers.
Three.
Pots the green, pots the brown. He'll have an easy snooker in behind the black.
7. Stuart Bingham, 7.
Well, he doesn't want to leave the arena after that fight back, but he's played a clever little shot, because if he doesn't hit the blue, he's going to leave a free ball.
You should just play 2 cushions rather than 1, because at least then he'll be hitting either the pink or the blue. Playing this way, as you rightly say, Dennis, you can leave a free ball. Please hit it.
He needs 3 snookers. Maybe he might. No, I thought he was going to go and shake hands. 3 snookers to tie at the moment. That's the one.
5-3 in the match. Stuart Robertson.
What a fantastic semi-final we've had here. That's Lee's mother. She's relieved, but he kept his cool. He's seen that fight back from Stuart Bingham. From 8-3 down, he levelled at 8-all. And it was anyone's deciding frame, but the Australian was just too strong, and he gets himself into his first ever UK final. Congratulations to both players. What a semi we've had.